All right, today's demonstration is a student's pinch pot that they've made into a flower shape. I love being able to have the opportunity to use student ideas for demonstrations because I'm always inspired by the work that my students are coming up with. This idea is so beautiful. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to take it a step further. They've done some indentations with their clay, taking it from a pinch pot and now making it into different shapes. Now we're going to add some texture to it using little spheres. So what I'm going to do is just take a scoring tool, and this is going to be the magic tool for this. And I'm going to score the edges where I'm going to apply the spheres. I'm going to use a paintbrush, and I'm going to use that paintbrush to add some slip. I tried to make it a little bit chunky. And then I'm going to score the sphere that I'm going to add on there. You got to score both areas. And then as I apply it, I'm going to give it a little wiggle so that it really stays on. Nothing more frustrating than having a whole rim of little spheres and then one little tiny sphere that falls off. You want to make sure that you apply them all very evenly and making sure that you push them in so that, like, give them that extra little wiggle. Also making sure that you have it, you're slipping and adding slip and scoring the surface. If you don't do those, it's not going to stay on. You might get maybe lucky with some of them, but you will absolutely have pieces that come right off. All right, so now each one that I'm adding, I've added a decent amount of slip, and this is such a small little detail that I'm really not adding a lot of extra slip in there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of water, and I'm going to make sure that after I have applied, I'll go a little bit sideways here. After I have applied the spheres, I'm going to go in with my paintbrush, and I'm going to clean it off a little bit more. It needs a little more water than just slip. And I'm going to just paint over that. And what it's also doing is it's attached itself to this next little sphere. It's cleaned up the surface, and it is further securing it to your artwork. So when you go around all of the edges and working with this technique, you are adding an incredible amount of detail. It really doesn't take that much time, but in the end, it is really, the glaze is going to grab onto it, and it's really going to stand out. All right, thank you for watching.